So welcome to my channel, you guys. So this is my Christmas December family. They are not too overly Christmas themed, however, because I will be doing a Create a Sim later of a very crazy Christmas family, but I wanted this to be a more loosely based Christmas family. Like they're gonna have red and green colors, sweaters. Anyways, though, I almost didn't record this video because I'm currently sick. You can probably hear how nasally I sound. But yeah, I decided to anyways because this is actually my first ever Create a Sim on this channel. So I'm a huge Sims fan. I have loved Sims since I was a little kid. I remember playing The Sims 1 with my sister. And she actually had The Sims 1, the online version, if anyone remembers that. Fun times. I almost wish I'd bring that back, but then like any online game, there's always weird stuff that happens sometimes. Speaking of which, a game I actually don't hear that's talked about much is, if anyone played this, shout out, Gaia.com, where you played with these little I don't know if you'd call them they're more like chibi characters, not necessarily anime characters. But anyways, played the heck out of that, and Neopets, don't get me started. The sim we're currently creating right now is Victoria Kramer. She's the mom of the family. Very sweet, very loving. She is really into cooking, but is still trying to get good at it, obviously. But that's how her family makes money, is that they actually sell the things she makes at a little food stand in front of their lot. They're not a rich family by any means, so this is a very humble Christmas for them. They're trying to make it big, but they don't have a lot of money, and grandma lives with them. But Victoria's dream is to open her own restaurant or bakery one day. She really would want to do that. But yeah, they live on a farm. So yeah, that's her. And there's they have a set of twins, a boy and a girl, with her husband, Chance Kramer. We'll talk about him when he comes up. But yeah, this is what I've created so far. But for anybody out there like me, because I love Christmas, I even contemplated changing my banner on YouTube, but I was like, I'm still new. I don't want to be changing too much, but I know for the years to come that I'll be changing and doing custom banners and Christmas themed stuff, because I love Christmas. But yeah, anyone that really loves Christmas, I am gonna be actually doing a very overly top Christmas family Create a Sim eventually here, and a build that when it's closer to Christmas. I just kind of want this loosely based on Christmas so anyone could play with this family. And again, if you want them to be crazy Christmas, by all means, you're more than welcome to download them and edit them however you would like. They are on the gallery under my EA ID, Cat Sparkles, the same as it is on here on YouTube, with a Z at the end. Anyone that's wondering where my name came from, so I love cats. I love them. So that's where Cat came from, but it was also kind of from Casper, the friendly ghost, because that's what he called his daughter. And I always thought growing up, I was like, I wish my name was Cat. So that's what I go by here on YouTube. And Sparkles actually came from a username I used when I was a little kid on games and stuff. I used to be Miss Sparkles. So that's where Sparkles comes in, and hence Cat Sparkles. So it's a little bit of a nostalgic name combined with something I love, like cats. But I love animals. Yeah, I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. So I currently work with animals in real life. I work with donkeys, I work with boars, I work with potbelly pigs, I work with cockatoos, chickens, rabbits, deer, bison, cows, yeah, and ducks, and emus, and geese, so I work with animals for a living. So that's what I do outside of this, and hence why I love animals so much. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me, because I know I haven't said a lot. My channel's still very new. But if you like, it so far, then it'd be really great if you could subscribe. I'm not going to beg for subscriptions by any means. If you like my channel and if you want to learn more about me and hang out with me, then you're more than welcome to. But by all means, if you don't want to, I hope I get to see you guys again eventually. Future plans for this channel is I love Sims, but I would eventually like to kind of go into doing other games and things like that. I love creative games. I love farming games, so eventually I am going to be filming more stuff like that on my channel. But yeah. I created my YouTube channel because I've always loved creative YouTubers, especially Sims YouTubers, but just creative YouTubers in general, because they just make me happy. So my goal when creating my channel was to try to make other people happy by watching me, or make them laugh or make them smile, and just like be very positive. This world can be a very negative place, and so I created my channel just to try to create a safe space for people that are like-minded, or even people that aren't, that need some positive vibes in their life. This is the place for you. Come hang out, chill. I don't know. I am going to edit out every cough I have because I am coughing a lot still. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, do not get sick. It sucks. It's awful. It's horrible. Just avoid everyone. I tried to go back to work yesterday and it was just awful. Oh my gosh. I was suffering by the end of the day. But yeah, now we're moving on to Chance. So Chance is the dad of the family. The dad? I'm not a New Yorker, I promise. Is the dad of the family. He's kind of just like a goofy guy. He's very sweet. He's very goofy. Even though he doesn't have that trait, but he kind of just naturally has that trait. Even without having him. Too bad we can only have, 3 traits in The Sims. But, in The Sims 4, I should say. But he is a huge animal lover. So they do have a pet cow on the farm, and they have a dog and a cat, and I think they might even, get a goat or something too. But for now, they definitely have a cow. That's how they make a lot of their products, and they have chickens. And he's the main caretaker of the animals on the farm. The mom does the cooking, he does the gathering of the things for her, and she cooks, and that's what they sell, and that's how they make money. But yeah, he's very sweet, very loving, a really good dad, if not a little bit too much of a pushover. One of those dads that just give his kids everything, and he kind of struggles with, the correction part or whatever with his kids. But yeah, his dream is that he wants to enter his cow in the contest at Henford on Bagley. And he wants to win best cow with his cow Dolly. So that's his dream. I'm trying to think about what else I want to talk about. I'm still getting used to talking to the mic. It's like I've never been good at presenting in real life. I hate presentations. They scare me. So it's really hard to go on a mic and know that you're being recorded. So I'm trying to get over that, But so I think with time it'll get better, because it'll just be something I won't think about as much. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys, because it is, for anyone that doesn't like presenting and stuff like that, it's actually really hard to do. But I'm doing it for you guys, and because I want to, I want to share videos on YouTube and create a really positive community is my goal. But yeah, so we're just giving Chance his look right now. So it's very reds and greens, very Christmas themed. I think we're creating the twins after this, but I actually didn't. So there's 2 twins, a boy and a girl, Orlando and Nicolette. I randomized those names and I was like, okay, we're going with it. After I was like, I don't know if I like, Nicolette that much. Maybe I should name her Nicole, but her name's Nicolette. So we're just going to go with it. But I actually didn't realize when I was creating her that I didn't hit record. So she is not actually, her create a sim part is not recorded. There's like a little moment for her in here, but overall, yeah, I didn't record it. So she missed her moment, but you'll see her, I'm sure, when I do my build. And I think I might do a few Let's Plays on that too, on the family. We'll see. But yeah, I really like this shirt. It felt very like, it wasn't Christmassy. I think I kind of forgot about the Christmas part at this point because it's a summer shirt. He's not going to be wearing it much anyways because they live on Mount Komorebi. So, but I love that shirt. And I love this jacket too. Just so you guys know, I don't actually have all the packs, which might be a good thing for some of you guys. I don't own all the expansions. At one point I did, but I kind of had a falling out with The Sims 4. Where I stopped buying all the packs. So I don't have all the packs. I'm trying to think. I don't have the new one that just came out. The camping one. I don't remember what it's called. I don't have that one. What else don't I have? I don't have the wedding kit or pack, which is probably a good thing because I've heard really bad things about that one. What else don't I have? I don't remember. But anyways, here is Orlando. I don't know. He reminds me of almost like the Goss family kid. I don't remember his name, but he kind of reminds me of him. You know, I didn't think about that when I was creating him, but now looking back, he kind of looks like him, but it's okay. I don't know. Orlando's he's just very dark, but he's kind of, the thing about Orlando is he is actually struggling in school right now. He doesn't have good grades. His parents are worried. So I'll have to see how that develops with him. Or how you guys want to, create his character. But Nicolette will be coming up. Here she is. Here's her 5 seconds of glory. Yeah, that was it. That's all I had on her. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's okay. And I think after this we'll be creating Grandma. So on this one, I actually didn't really edit their body types because what they came with, I just kind of wanted to roll with. So I didn't realize until I was dressing Grandma up. Her name is... Why am I blanking on her name? I don't remember her name. Oh gosh. It'll pop up eventually. I'm blanking on Grandma's name. I'll put a text up of it. But she's ripped. I almost wish I would have made her active, but I didn't. But she is ripped. She has like a full 6-pack. And to be fair, I made her, so her kids, and the parents in the family are young adults, and she's an adult, and I did that mainly because I want them to live a little longer. If I make her an elder now, she's not going to live as long, so that's why I didn't make her an elder, but I did add some some aging details, like she has a little bit of like lines around her eyes and just things to kind of make her look a little bit older, but she's not super old yet, but I still did find it kind of funny that she has a 6-pack. But yeah, but Grandma is really sweet. She loves her kiddos. She's a goofball, so she's a funny grandma and tries her best to be like the cool grandma, which I actually think she does a pretty good job at. But she actually moved in after her husband died with the family, and also to help the family financially speaking, because they're not doing amazing. So she actually gave them what money she had left to them, which wasn't a lot, but it was enough to keep the family afloat, to pay a couple bills and maybe have a little bit of money, but they really don't have a lot of money. But yeah, and then I didn't really tell you about Nicolette. So Nicolette is doing really good. She is really doing well in school. She's really good at making friends, but almost is a little bit, pushes into her brother's face a little bit too much. And I don't know if it's because she's insecure or why she does that, but again, that's something that we can kind of grow upon and kind of figure out why she does that. But that might be something that's also not helping Orlando, because they used to be very close when they were younger, but have kind of started separating, as they've been getting older. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is the family. I really love them, to be honest, and they will be up on the gallery if you guys want to use them in your game or play with them or edit them, whatever you guys want to do. they're going to be under my EID, my EA ID, which is Cat Sparkles. It's spelled and capitalized the same way it is here on YouTube. So capital C, capital S, and it ends with a Z. So yeah, if you guys want to go check them out, or they're the only ones I think I have currently uploaded to the gallery. There's the Grandma Six Pack. But yeah. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. I had to run downstairs. Because my dog was chasing after a squirrel. And she's not supposed to be chasing after squirrels in the backyard. But anyways, I'm out of breath. Yeah. I'm just really excited to get on more videos on my channel and for you guys to get to know me better, and I don't know, I'm excited. Grandma's almost done. And then we'll actually be moving on to the family cat and dog. Yeah, their names are Honey. The cat's name is Honey, and the dog's name is Oliver. I almost get it confused because it's so close to Orlando's name, but the dog's name's Oliver. Oliver is a Great Dane, and I can't remember what the breed of the cat is, but you'll see her in a second once I get done clicking through and deciding on how many cats. Oh yeah, she's an Egyptian, I think it's a Mau? A Mau? I don't know, I'm butchering that name, but that's what she is, whatever that is. Sounds really cool. But yeah, and here is, I keep wanting to blink on his name, Oliver. Oliver is a Great Dane. Look at him. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever had a Great Dane in The Sims 4. I've always kind of, there's a lot of dogs I want in real life, but I've always kind of wanted a Great Dane. So I want a lot of animals, to be honest. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, bye!